Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Roman, Mr. 343. Apologies for actually, being a little behind today. I was actually out and about, and I actually went to the movies today because, what would be a good way to actually, freaking kill a Tuesday afternoon? But anyway, I still wanted to actually, try to actually follow up on this whole freaking thing between me and this freaking Tradcon, freaking Chambers of My Heart, because this person just does not understand anything about freaking anime. They just actually see anime as like, a safe haven for like quote unquote kids. But, they're just doing more harm than good. That's how I see it. These people, they don't really care about actual kids whatsoever. They're willing to actually, go out of their way and say things like, oh, this person is actually an actual pedo because they actually speak it out to fictional characters. That's actually a bull-faced lie if I've ever heard one before my whole entire life. But anyway, like I said, I'm just still waiting on some guests if they actually ever show up. Oh, but, in all seriousness, this whole freaking craziness, this is just, getting out of hand. Why accuse someone of actually being something they aren't? What if they actually started going after VTubers next? Freaking, before you go and actually tell me don't have fate right now, I'll just simply say this is just a what if. Like, what if somebody decided to actually go after our friend Empress Dawn? Like, I don't think they'll ever go after Dawn because, she is way too based. And, I really gotta say, I actually do appreciate Dawn and all the things that she's done, including Lane and, like, all the members of the Current Gaming Empire. It was pretty fun actually having her actually aboard, and talking about Bridget. Yeah, but that's just absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, I'm still waiting on who it might be, because I don't want to have another short stream again due to people not actually, participating. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is just absolutely ridiculous. The Japanese Communist Party is actually trying to freaking go after swimsuits because it actually offends them. Oh, Jesus. This is just absolutely fucking mind-boggling. Okay. Anyway, I'm still waiting on some guests if possible. I mean, I just don't want to talk to myself, or basically if I wanted to actually do something, I probably would have done a video. But I probably might do one either later today or tomorrow, depending on how I feel, because I've been out of it for quite some time. And just getting back into this, like trying to get back into YouTube, that's actually the tricky part, especially when you've actually been gone for so long. It's just absolutely freaking maddening. How dare they go after those swimsuit models? It is absolutely mind-boggling. I will not allow it. Yeah, this is why I don't follow politics, because God forbid people just don't really have the freaking, audacity to keep their politics out of what we actually hold dear. Like I said, just waiting on some guests. I hope people have gotten the memo. All right. This is starting to get a little boring. Okay, so 3 people have actually seen it. I just hope they can get here. But nobody's actually written anything in the chat yet, and freaking still waiting on, somebody to actually come in and just chat with me. Heck, I could actually deal with the craziness of Dio. I mean, he's always like our up a go-to guy. Basically, he's like the heart and soul of this live stream. Yo, Vizinger, what's up, dude? I'm actually hanging in there. It's just I wanted to cover some more of that freaking topic that Nep and I were talking about yesterday. About that freaking Tradcon that was actually bashing me and then tried threatening me with a freaking flamethrower. Oh, I cannot stand that chick. I really cannot. Words can't even freaking fathom how much that person really has, so many mental issues. It was absolutely crazy. 7 minutes in, nobody came. Fun. I'm good. I'm trying to make a paper theater about Santa Claus stopping a burglary. That's pretty interesting. Wow, Santa actually stopping a burglary? Oh, that kind of actually reminds me of Violent Night. But I still yet to see that movie. Bye. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, Tradcons are actually freaking ruining everything. Worse than liberals. Yo, Ruby King, what's up, dude? Say, if you go to the council, if you want to come and join me, freaking, I mean, I don't know if you could be able to actually join us or not, but heck, it is what it is. I just hope that our usual gang of suspects will be here. Because God forbid, just doing this alone is not fun at all, because I really don't have any intent to actually just do something. And, yep, that's why the Tradcons have also killed the culture in country too. I wouldn't say just the freaking Tradcons. I'd say the liberals are doing it too. And they're freaking worse. Because all they ever care about freaking currently at work, unfortunately. Yeah, sorry to hear about that, dude. But we should totally get together again and actually, try to actually talk about some stuff. We definitely have some catching up to do there, Ruby King. But in all seriousness, this is just, freaking, it's asinine. How people always actually try to say, oh, you're actually just, into this because you're actually interested in fictional character. And sure thing, now back to work. Well, have a good one, dude. Ay. Yep. And now I'm stuck. Sadly, no one wants to actually come and talk to me because I guess I'm not that important. Yeah, well. Besides, like I was trying to say, conservatives only do things because, of their belief in the Bible. Maybe if they actually got their noses out of the Bible at least once in a while, they could actually really get a grasp of like what's going on. Because the Bible is actually kind of like a freaking way to keep someone in line. Not perfect though, but it's somewhat like a freaking way to say, this is how something was made. We need to actually keep it that way. But yet Christians are always under attack. Because, God forbid, you can't actually... People are actually thinking Christians are evil. Not all Christians are evil. I'll actually admit it, okay? I never really been to church, since 2003, I think. Yeah. That was the last time I've been to church. And I never really been interested in church because I don't really freaking focus to the pastor or to whoever's actually doing the sermons. I'm just off in my own little world. But just see what's going on in the world today. The decline of Twitch has begun. That'll be $25, please. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that later. Friggin', I definitely do love watching It's a Gun. Oh, you made 2 videos today? I'll have to check those out later. Because right now I just actually freaking... like I said, I'll have to check those out later. Because... This is a good thing. I actually have a freaking laptop so I could be able to actually, do YouTube videos and stuff like that without any hindrances. One is about moral and life lessons within anime. So what's the other one? If you don't mind me asking. The other is about the Daily Wire being under attack by YouTube. Yeah, I don't really trust freaking clickbait and fake news article sites. We got Nep again. Hang on, I'll bring him on. There we go.
Oh, what's up?
Figured we actually would talk about what happened with yesterday, especially if we can get more people on.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, it's just fucking ridiculous.
Tradcons are being Tradcons. It's typical. It's almost like these people don't understand the concept that
in history, we got Fire King and we also got Matt.
What's up, bitches?
Yo, guys, welcome to the stream.
Yo.
So we dunking on Tradcons, are we?
Yes, we are, because apparently it turns out that one of the Tradcons called Chambers of My Heart actually decided to call me a freaking, and I quote, pedophile.
Of course.
Yeah, of course they'd call you that without any evidence.
it's always the fucking moral busybodies, whether on the left or the right, that always make life miserable for everybody.
No,
Whoopsie fucking noodah!
and
Oh my fucking god!
You want
Yeah, and I wanted to actually cover this with more people, but it was just me and Nep yesterday.
It was.
I'm glad I came. Glad I came though.
Yeah, because basically, I just wanted to get like your guys' thoughts about this.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, Chambers, whoever Chambers of my heart is, we have many gripes about pedophilia, and I don't see you doing a damn thing for kids.
But guys, though, just because you donate money, you tell people to donate money to charities to help kids being safe doesn't make you a good person by these damn people's standards.
At least we're fucking doing something, okay?
Basically, no, exactly. It's like these people don't understand. It's that you're going after fucking anime characters, yet we're actually trying to do something about it.
Yeah, and they're the ones moving the fucking goalpost, man.
And to be honest, you can't even interact with the characters. Like they're not even real.
Yeah,
no. I mean,
the most you could do is basically the most you could do with an anime character with tits is basically jerk off to it, and even then it'd be a nothing burger.
See, the problem that what drives me insanity is this whole idea that you can't sexualize these characters. I'm like, they're not real. Get over it.
Yeah,
they're not your family members. They're not your friends. They're not in it.
Yeah, can we for once just leave fiction be fiction and enjoy fiction for what they are, fiction?
I have a better solution.
That's way too much.
Matt, I have a better solution. Can we stop overthinking about fiction for crying out loud? Like, it's all this bullshit. Like, it's one thing to be critical, right? Like, no one's going to deny that being critical is a good thing. But can we at least not overthink shit when it comes to fiction?
Yeah, like, that's basically what I keep telling people like Professor Otaku, who kept bitching that people who are fans of villain characters are automatically Yahtzees.
I wish
that guy with a fucking fucking pineapple.
No, it's the same reason why. Whenever time someone overthinks,
we'll be here, there, Bubba. Basically, and I appreciate the like or follows and subscribes if you could do it. I mean, that would be much appreciated. But not just for me, but also for some of the other guys as well.
Okay. Let me just say this right now. Yeah, I had former friends who hate Lolicon and Shotacon at the same time, but one guy like this one guy, B Empress, he actually understood that there's a difference between fictional lollies and real people. Same with Retro, but yet he's not really into it as he hates it. But at least Scourge didn't think that Lolicon was like child porn or whatever.
No, and that's the problem. These people don't understand that actual CP requires identify.
God damn it!
Yeah, we'll get him back. Besides, freaking as Neff was trying to say, for freaking for it to get to as actual CP, it needs to have real children being involved.
Yes. Why can't these idiots understand that?
Yeah, sort of like freaking how Chris Tyson actually had a picture from Shadman.
Also, yes, I just want to say this. Yeah, I used to think that what? Come on. Wait, hold on, guys. Somebody's calling me.
All right.
Adventure, I assume the Tradcon that disrespected Japan would have to be Chambers of my heart.
Yeah.
Either that or that one douche from Twat who keeps saying that Japan needs to be nuked 1,000 times over.
Jesus Christ, where do people get the fuck off on this shit?
I tell you, but then I'd have to fucking kill you, and I don't think I want to kill you because you're cool people.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, okay. Let me just be honest right now. Okay, I never really hated Lolicon or Shotokan, but here's the thing. Like, I had former friends who hated it, but I personally pretended to hate it at times because I used to think like maybe if Lolicon and Shotokan were CP, then maybe what they're telling was true. But no, they actually understood the difference between fiction and reality. But then I used to think. Here's the thing. I used to think like Lolicon and Shotokan were both anime child porn at one time, but on my old Discord server. But yeah, at least Retro actually at least like knew the difference between fictional lolis and real children, despite that they weren't into it.
Yeah, it's like, it's an acquired type of taste kind of thing. Basically, we should have a right to actually, enjoy our spaces without all these like issues going on. God forbid, with all these like, idiotic morons actually saying shit like, oh, we actually need to nuke Japan because they're actually nothing more than a place of pedophilia. Why don't you actually try fixing your own freaking country for God's sake?
Yeah, thank you. Exactly what I wanted to say to these cunts.
Fix your own fucking countries and not worry about other countries.
Yeah. And to anyone who keeps saying Japan needs to be nuked 1,000 times over, I would sure love to see your reaction to some jagoff who says the same about your shithole of a country.
Yeah, basically, I definitely wanted to actually say that to, like, the Young Turks.
Don't you mean the Young Turds?
Yeah, the Young
Turds. The thing is the Young Turds.
Yeah. Basically, freaking Cenk Uygur and Anna Kasparian can suck dicks for all I care.
Same with Hassan Piker.
Yeah, I don't like freaking Hassan Piker because, after some of the things he was actually saying. And, I still stand by what I say about, like, people like...
claiming One Piece is socialism. Bitch, motherfucker, are you that fucking dumb or retarded or...
Maybe he actually might have been dropped on his head one too many times.
Were you dropped in your head as a fucking fetus? Are you stupid? Disabled? Fuck, I don't know.
Also, wait. I got a question. Wait. I'm not sure if you. I think you've already explained this before, but I'm not sure if I've heard of this. But what are Tradcons again?
Traditional conservatives.
In other words, neocons.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah, and basically, they're the freaking ones ruining this country just as much as the fucking liberals.
Yeah, not to mention neocons and pretty much made everyone go so far left. People immediately lost sight of how rotten the left is either.
Oh, exactly. Also Rainbow is here. He says hello.
Hey, Rainbow. Listen, I gotta say, freaking, it's like what freaking our Raging Golden Eagle's been saying. To us, they should be SJW classics.
Yes, because that's exactly what they are. SJW classic.
Like, seriously, if you want to live your life, that's fine. But you shouldn't actually force your point of views onto other people. And if you're going to sit there and actually say to somebody, oh, you need to actually change this because it actually makes you look more like a degenerate or a fucking, a fucking loser. Who the fuck cares? I'm actually having the time of my life. I'm actually enjoying myself. So what gives you the right to actually tell me, as a human being, what the fuck to do?
Because these people are control freaks, that's why.
Oh, Jesus. If I had a penny for every time somebody was a control freak to me, I would be a goddamn millionaire.
Oh boy.
If I had a quarter for every time some asshole told me Japan needs to be nuked 1,000 times over, I'd be a very rich man and also be very fucking miserable at the same time.
Wait, nuked as in a missile? What?
Yeah, nuked as in Hiroshima and Nagasaki times 1,000.
Wait, but here's the thing though. If Japan gets nuked, how new anime come out then?
That's the thing. New anime ain't ever gonna come out. Ever. That's the whole point.
Because it's summer of 2013, it's summer of 2023 now. And now we should get new anime out.
I know. Or maybe even some new seasons of like seasonal anime. Because I'm still waiting on news for freaking season 2 of Redo a Healer, damn it.
I'm still waiting for news of season 2 of Chainsaw Man.
Or My Dress Up Darling.
Or possibly a continuation of Bastard.
Oh yes.
For me, yeah, I really gotta start watching the 1,000-Year Blood War anime.
Yeah, and also I just actually started watching Gunbuster.
So, how'd you enjoy it? Was it as good for you as it was for Gynex?
The Cringe Mom. Hello, Mr. Anime. I have a few questions for you regarding your beef with Chambers. Can I come on the stream? Okay,
who the fuck is the Cringe Mom? Why should we care?
Basically, can we trust you? I mean, no offense, but I don't know how to actually contact you or anything because, you're not on our radar or anything. Oh, yes. Slay. Oh. I really got to agree with Rainbow Boom X here.
I basically called this church the first church of Lemmy Kilmeister.
I'd actually would say, mine would actually be the Church of the Waifu.
Yeah, Church of Lemmy Kilmeister and Latter Day Metalhead sounds way more appealing to me. But hey,
that would be if that's going to be your primary. The Church of the Waifu should actually be a secondary.
Sure. More subsidiary.
Yeah, or subsidiary. I am from Chambers Discord server, so I just wanted to ask a few questions. Well, you can always ask it. I mean, you can always ask us right here. I mean, basically.
Yeah. Why not ask us right here on the chat, and because we don't know if you're actually wanting to browbeat us.
Oh, hey, Neff, you're back.
Yeah, my PC crashed.
Oh, that sucked. Yeah. Basically, that's the thing about modern technology. Freaking things actually.
Technology.
Oh yeah.
Fuck us in the ass.
Wait, Mr. Anime. That's when I first met you when I had Wi-Fi problems in February 2022. That's when I first met you when I was Ultra Sniper X.
Yeah. Basically, hey, you're just actually a great guy, and we're happy to actually have you aboard. But
yeah.
Like I said, if you actually have any questions, Cringe Mom, just ask away. I mean, basically, oh yeah, let me read what Vizinger is actually saying. He says the competition needs to surpass both left-wing media and right-wing media at the same time because of the messes like Matt Walsh, Noel Stuckey, and Zach Howard made.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So the first question is, are you threatening Moculus in email? My second question is, why are you claiming that Chambers don't help kids? Okay, to answer your question, no, I'm not attacking Moculus in emails whatsoever because basically,
none of us is attacking Moculus. We just wanted to. We were just telling him to fuck off.
Who? Yeah, exactly. It's like, why is it that? Oh yeah, guys, you're attacking someone. Are they attacking someone on
and
emails?
also another thing. The second question, which was, why are you claiming that Chambers doesn't help kids? Basically, I try to help kids just as much myself because I don't want to see actual IRL kids being around freaking drag queens or freaking having HRTs being placed into them or actually have some form of mental abuse happen to them because I used to be a victim of freaking physical child abuse myself. And also, third, if you're actually free speech, why are you flagging down videos? We were not flagging down videos. Whoever the fuck is actually saying that shit is actually freaking lying to you.
Yeah, not to mention you're listening to a complete bullshit artist.
Hey, Geek Hero, what's up?
Yeah, not only are they bullshit artists, they're actually fucking lying cuckbags.
I honestly speaking, these people are just using, these gimmick accounts. I can't take them seriously.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm trying to shoot straight here and actually come completely honest.
Like
their email handlers under your name that someone on Twitter tagged you regarding sending threats. Not only, but there are screenshots with your name on it. Basically, they could either be A, Photoshop, B, someone is actually using my name to smear my reputation, and C, if you actually really think that's me, dude, you seriously don't know who I am. Because I'm just a no.
You don't know who any of us are, a cringe lord.
See, the problem that I don't understand is that why do people love Miss Enemy so much? You don't like the guy. You can't call him a creep or pedophile. You won't actually do shit about it. You go on about how he did all these evil things. You won't give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's not a bad person.
Unfortunately, all sense of
empathy. Basically, I freaking don't want to talk to Moculus anymore. Basically, the dude is a complete lying sack of garbage, and basically, he's just actually trying to start drama with me again because I've already talked to him. I've already talked to Masturbator. I've already talked to everybody, and I'm not going down that road ever again. Okay?
Does the cringe mom sound like she
get a life, dude.
from one of Moculus's group inner circle of douchebags?
Like this is.
I wouldn't be surprised because basically, how I see it, these people are just trying to actually infiltrate into our hobbies and try to actually, freaking have their way, try to actually smear us and kick us out of our fandoms when we were here first.
See,
yeah, this is us drawing a line in the sand and telling them to fuck off.
Yeah, and let's also throw in the argument as this. I don't honestly get. Yeah, guys, someone with the name handle. I'm sorry. What was Miss Enemy 343 name then? Okay, can you prove it? Can you show us links to this? I want to see this myself. I don't believe you.
You were being rude first.
Yeah, unfortunately, if you, like you said, we're not trying to insult you or anything. You've actually came into our freaking our live stream, and then you actually tried freaking being rude to us. So
yeah,
that's disrespectful. Respect and disrespect are two-way streets.
We just trying to have fun. We don't want to be bothered with this dumb, unnecessary drama all the damn time.
Yeah, and basically, if you don't want to actually be here anymore,
yeah, sure.
Wait.
Wasn't being rude to us.
Guys. Here's the thing. I could honestly, you're not trying to be rude, but let's be real. You don't get to draw accusations about someone, accusing someone of something that, let's be real, isn't true, isn't real, and you probably make that stuff up. I mean, you probably have a good legitimate reason to go out there, but it doesn't. At this point, you can just contact him through email if it's such a problem. Why do you even need to come here for some reason? You didn't come in yesterday.
In fact, why don't you actually reach out to those fake freaking... If you don't know my freaking actual email address, then why don't you actually reach out to those like fake addresses and see if you can get a response from them?
I was fixing to say I've got somebody out there with they claim to be a parody of me. Well, then they've got half of my face superimposed with Jeffrey Epstein, comparing me to one of the world's most prolific pedophiles. So it's
Good Lord, these people.
Yeah, no, they're shitbags. They have no conscience, they have no soul, and they will rot in hell. I don't even care if you don't believe in hell. I swear to God, you're gonna end up there if you act like that.
I mean, here's the thing, though, Quinn's mom. I understand why you're asking questions. Okay,
Yeah.
I will be if I was in a position of someone sending me direct emails, I would just look at him like, if someone sent me 10 emails, right? You know the first thing I would do? Delete. It's not that big deal. You could just simply delete those emails. And if there's actually a problem, go to the police about it.
Yeah. Not to mention, seriously, Cringe Mom, are you from Kiwi Farms or something? What the fuck, man?
All right, I don't know who this ass clown in the chat is, and I will drop this disclaimer now that Mr. Anime and the rest of this panel, that their views do not necessarily reflect mine and vice versa. But you really are a dumb, stupid sack of shit. You fucking come up into somebody else's stream and start acting like a fucking bitch. You're going to be talked to like a fucking bitch. Get the fuck out.
Thank you, Geek.
And don't forget to drop a goddamn like before you leave.
Or just like I don't fucking care.
Well, it helps either way. The algorithm, regardless, it helps you no matter what they do.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, Mr. Anime, I have something to talk about. Wait. Okay, so that account he was mentioning, I think that was an imposter of you, right? I don't think that was the real you.
Yeah, that was an imposter.
Dude,
wait.
Manipulate.
Wait, Cringe Mom. Wait. The emails. Emails. What do you mean by the emails exactly? Are you talking about like the accounts or like them or anything that?
Basically, somebody tried pretending to be like me and started beefing with Savox, and probably might have been like freaking Konosuke trying to actually freaking pretend.
It's always this asshole.
Okay, Cringe Mom. Cringe Mom. If you're reading this, I'm not being rude. I mean, I know Mr. Anime is not a bad person because I know he helps kids, but I understand you might think he did this, but I don't think he did this at all because maybe because he's against child abuse and other things happening to kids, other bad things happening to kids.
Oh, I'll do it myself.
Okay. Hold on.
Wait, guys.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Basically, take a look at these. Do these look like anything I would use? Hang on.
No.
You know what? I'm going to put something in the private chat.
Okay, who the fuck is Motion going?
I don't know. Okay.
He says the best podcast of all time for some reason. What does he mean by that?
I have no idea, and really,
he probably means because I cussed him out, and he's gonna reclip this and use it over and over again. I don't give two shits.
I don't care either because basically, if you're trying to actually if you're just trying to prove me as actually being some type of like monster or hypocrite, get free freaking real estate.
You gotta realize, they're just trying to get into your skin. All these people they're just trying to get into your skin. And the thing is, it's like
and yet and here I am. I'm just living absolutely rent free in these people's heads because
we're all living We're all living rent-free in these people's heads.
These people are human cesspits, man. They have sexual fetish dreams of being urinated on by their pedophile celebrities that they love so much. While they turn around, but they turn around and fucking accuse us of acting the same way of these people they idolize.
And not to mention, a lot of these dip fucks are also diaper fetishists.
Who is like, and thing I want to ask this question. We're not, I mean, I don't have an issue with someone quipping and stuff. It's just don't take us out of context.
Right.
But they have no argument if they don't take us out of context. That is literally their major play. That is their signature move. If they do not take us out of context, they have absolutely nothing to be upset about.
See, the problem is with these people,
I actually just had to freaking remove basically the cringe bomb and motion going because I don't trust them. Because I think they might be infiltrators.
I mean, but Miss Leather, you also gotta remember you gotta limit the amount of times you do that as well, because then it just makes it seem like, oh, see, we're getting to him, guys, we're getting to him. See, he's guilty. Like they'll pull the BS of thinking that, oh, we get to his skin, he's totally guilty.
Yeah, not to mention they're arguing in bad faith like they always fucking do.
Yeah. Also,
yeah.
Wait, guys. Did you actually get the private message?
Yeah, I did.
I did.
Yeah.
But
so
anyways,
basically, that way you guys know that that's not me.
Yeah. Also, wait. Sorry to interrupt, but I'm late to bring this up. But Joseph Tuffer says again with Chambers. Really?
Well, duh. Because basically, she couldn't keep my fucking name out of her mouth.
Yeah, that's actually Joseph's comment, Mr. Anime. It's not me. I'm just mentioning the comment he's mentioning.
I know. Basically, if he's got a problem with me, he needs to come and fucking talk to me personally. Okay? No offense, Joseph. Basically, if you really have an issue with me, then talk to me.
Even if he does come and talk to you, he's only going to come talk to you so he can try to make fun of you or something. Don't tell him. Don't extend any invitations. These people are trash. They're always going to be trash.
And you want to hear something funny?
We need to start just writing them off as trash.
No, and you want to hear something funny? Even if they do make fun of us, so what? It's just going to make us become stronger people. Because at the end of the day, these people don't have nothing going for themselves at all at this point. What can they do?
They just want to make everyone else's lives as empty as theirs.
Because how these people they don't have nothing.
Want everyone to be as miserable as they are. I mean, anyone seen that one episode from the Smiling Friends?
Yeah. No.
Okay, I had not seen Smiling Friends. Okay, I had not actually watched that show. And basically, I'm still waiting on whether or not freaking learning with Pibby is going to be a thing.
Oh, no, not Moculus. Dear God, not this asshole again. Jesus fucking...
Wait. Stop. I want to go into a YouTube channel if they actually mock us. Because I want to see if they actually the person they're who they are. Because I feel like this is an imitation. Because YouTube...
And guess what? Boop.
Okay, then.
Just why can't we just be left the fuck alone?
Because basically these people are fucking miserable pieces of shit.
Well, but what it comes down to is because the ones that keep coming up and fighting with us like this, they ain't even the real ones. Like the ones that actually have political differences with us, they start this shit. But see, these weirdos would just as likely turn on them as they will, that come after us. These weirdos, this is what they do. They literally have no lives. They don't have jobs. They don't have anything that they have to do, no responsibilities. Trolling online is their life. Acting like shitheads online is their life. That's the type of people that we deal with like this. They don't give a shit who they fuck around with. They don't have any conscience. They do not care. They do not care who has a fallout because of this. If they found out tomorrow that something they said, led to somebody's, self-deletion, they would cheer. They would laugh they would jeer. They are the fucking imps from hell, and they fucking deserve to be treated like it.
Also, Mr. Anime, Mr. Anime, I just want to say this. You saying that you're glad I'm on the stream is the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Yeah. And I will say this
And
as
I
well.
really mean it too, because
yeah.
Because
and I'm glad to be on the streams too.
Freaking people just have no freaking. I'd rather actually be, with actual friends that really care about someone, myself included, because I care about you guys. Because
hey, listen. I care about you as always,
and I care about you too, there, Fire King. Because basically, hold on, let me just freaking. Okay, I gotta pull this up.
So I find it funny that if Marcus have an issue, why is I look on the guy channel and nothing but Mr. Amy. Huh, weird.
Check under the live streams.
Oh, still nothing.
Boop,
I
boop.
mean, it's even more irony that you guys are trying to start beef. Like I'm not a fool. Like I knew the moment I see the M, like it's probably a new account, and I'm like, because I tried to find that same exact account, and yeah, you done gooped up, buddy. Maybe if you would have stole the profile picture, you probably would have maybe fooled me. If you would have stole the description, the profile picture, the @ Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
One. You failed.
Yeah, guys, I just need to find it real quick. Basically, the video that actually freaking see if I can find it. So give me a sec.
All right, I'm walking into the GameStop now, so I'm gonna be good for a minute. But I'm putting money down on my pre-orders for that new Sonic Mega collection coming out of the Switch. Getting a copy for me, a copy for my brother, and a copy for my nephew.
All right, hold on.
Hey, look at the pipe Mr. Anime.
Yeah. Anyway, I gotta freaking pull it up here. We don't go to schools there, Bader, and freaking. Basically, hang on. Let me just actually pull this up real quick. All right, here it is.
Fake emails they had to make.
But still, I'm glad you trust me, Mr. Anime.
I trust all my friends. Also,
yeah.
This doesn't sound like Mr. Anime when I'm reading this. What the hell? This sounds way too formulated.
Yeah, as you can tell here, friggin'. Oh, yeah, as you can tell, this is the type of video I was talking about. Basically, I was trying to come at a place of common sense when it came to people like that. I didn't want people actually sharing actual CP. And, it's common sense.
I mean, it's not so common at the wall.
Because, freaking people always kept saying, oh, this is actually kind of disgusting. So, and yeah, then we actually had those terms of service saying, you can't post any Loli, Shota, or Cub Rule 34s.
Oh, yeah, but here's the thing. Yeah, but here's the thing, Mr. Anime. It's okay, even if you don't agree, it's okay to find lolicon disgusting, but just don't think it's pedophilia because it's not real.
Exactly. Freaking exactly.
Don't even just be. Not only that, don't be harassing people over it. Like, get over yourselves. Like, it's funny that these people will harass people over lolicon, but when have anyone do the same thing to people who play video games? When last time they did that to people with video games?
Seriously, I mean, basically, and now we just actually freaking poked the anthill, and we poked the freaking hornet's nest with a freaking stick when it comes to fucking the wacky server.
And also, I have friends that hate lolicon, so I'm fine with them hating it. I just don't really care about it. I mean, I'm okay with lolicon, but I just don't really care too much about it. So I'm not really fully into it, but I'm just saying, like, I don't really care too much about it. But it's okay.
And you want to hear the funny thing though is, really, I at this point, if these people get upset because like, how dare I expose their secret plan? I'm like, I knew something was off when I saw this tweet right here. And I'm screenshotting. And I'm like, why did this sound so weird? It doesn't sound like Miss Anime 343, the way how it's worded and everything else. Because it's like, it sounds weird. It doesn't sound like him.
Hang on.
What do you guys think? How it sounds?
Basically, let me just take a look. I mean, can you actually bring it in a little closer so I can see it?
Like zooming in? Oh,
Yeah.
I think you mean zooming in. Okay.
Yeah. I know. Jesus freaking Christ.
Yeah, yeah, I pretty much, yeah.
It sounds fake.
Right? I know you. I know your Twitter handle. That does not look like Mr. A. No, it's Mr. A to me.
Why are people stooping so low to impersonate you just for nothing?
Because
they're actually just miserable people. Because they actually want to freaking start beefing with people using other people's names, and yet, if I were them, I would actually freaking just. Also, you might want to actually send me that there.
No, and the thing I noticed is I noticed this off. I was like, why I know something off? Like the word and the way how, and even in the email, it's like, really, come on.
And basically, I actually freaking have nothing more than a massive disdain for fucking Konosuke, especially after the lies he actually said about me.
Yeah, and it's understandable. And it's like, how in the right mind, you people, and it's look way too correct. I'm no offense, Mr. A. It looks way too correct. It looks way too professional.
Yeah, also, I can bet one thing. People know Mr. Anime is innocent, but yet they just want to ruin his reputation anyway.
They're just trying to...
Just like they want to ruin Vic Mignogna's reputation because these people are sad sacks of shit.
The problem and the problem is they can't handle the fact they can't handle the fact that you have different opinions.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Yeah, I want to talk about something. Like, I bet Vic Mignon doesn't exactly care for Lolicon because he doesn't talk about it. So if he doesn't care about Lolicon, why are people still going after him and claiming he's a pedophile if he doesn't like Lolicon or real CP?
Because they're just grasping at straws, man. They're just looking for a gotcha moment, and they're just looking for a gotcha moment. I mean, remember that whole thing with Vic and his boxer briefs?
Yeah,
exactly. Because God forbid people just, oh, it's actually so scary. Please kill Vic Mignogna.
I mean, the fact these people spend their whole day on the internet complaining about a fucking one person, and it's even more weird that these people. But if you help kids, it's like. It's more fun when this one idiot said like, "Oh, but if you help kids, it's okay to jack off them." Who's saying this stuff? Who is literally saying this shit? Like any random person, like what normal person honestly thinks?
That's just the thing about freaking social media. It actually freaking deteriorates, freaking brain cells.
Tell me about it. Henceforth, why I don't spend as much time on social media as.
This is why I'm glad I don't have a Twitter account anymore, because these people don't do nothing but like, oh well he's hurting kids. Prove it.
I mean, I have friends that hate Lolicon, but I keep my opinions secret, so they don't know what I actually think of Lolicon in general. But yeah,
I don't really care much for Lolicon, but at the same time, I'm willing to fight for it because it's pretty. Like I said, we're making a line in the sand and telling all these assholes to fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. But
and this is why we need to stop addressing these people, because these people don't deserve any platform to get. Because that's all they are. They're fake. They have nothing better to do.
Yeah, for me, I rarely talk about Lolicon at times and lolis, but I sometimes rarely feel like talking about them if I could, but only if they're comfortable with me talking about it. But I just don't really want to give out too much of my opinion on them. So, I mean, it's okay. It's okay to hate Lolicon. If I have friends that hate Lolicon too, I mean, see, I still like to make friends no matter what they do. So, I still like making friends with people.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
And you want to hear something funny? I will also throw in as well too to make these people even more angry at me at this point. You know, it's funny how you tell people. It's like you people on Twitter telling people to get help, yet you're the one who needed the most. Why is it you are so obsessed with a fictional character being sexual assaulted, guys? Oh no, the whole. Yet I can watch fucking shows like Berserk, watching a character get killed, or God forbid, Prison No Star one touch, boom, they exploded, and all
Or
the blood and gore.
Don't even mention General Cyber, Angel Cop, MD Geist, Violence Jack around these people. These people will start going into an autistic screeching fit. What as they start to explode?
Because
yeah, and God forbid, people can't actually learn to differentiate fiction from reality. That's why I kind of feel bad for because and I actually truly believe that we do need to protect actual kids. That's why I talk about lolicons. It's because people need to learn to differentiate fiction from reality.
and if they can't, and the problem is we need to start doing this. If they can't do that, we need to start making fun of them. We need to start mocking them.
Yeah, I mean, those are the same people that believe the dimensional merge is happening, just like Chris Chan. Imagine
Okay.
that mentality.
Yeah, I'm going to bring up what Fire Boom X just said. I mean, Rainbow Boom X. Sorry. Okay, Rainbow Boom X says, church of storytelling, since anime is just a form of storytelling, is a name that comes to mind currently.
Exactly.
I like that a lot.
No, exactly. And that's the thing. Even like what Pedro said this. He's not much a naughty guy neither. But I would defend him from the wokies because because people understand the fact that the problem with these people they want to hear is that why don't you actually focus on actual problems and not some one guy with 300 subscribers at best makes one cringy fan fiction. Like, come on. There's so many.
Yeah, basically the reason why I made those kinds of fan fictions. Yeah, I know it's cringe, but hell, whatever actually keeps these people fucking up at night. Because that's actually pretty much my deterrent for But if you really want me to quadruple down on my stupidity, I might as well do one with Dragon Ball Z. Just actually.
Also, you want to finish? I was going to say something, but you want to finish?
Actually, you go on ahead.
Yeah. Also, I want to talk about the cringe mom for 1 second. So, when I was looking at his comments, that person doesn't exactly sound rude as her comments replied. I think he was just asking questions, but hey, I don't think I know we can trust her if she actually earns our trust, but maybe if she was maybe she doesn't sound rude as she was as you guys thought she was, but maybe she was just actually trying to ask questions. I think.
No, and that's the thing. That's the reason why I look into it with the whole email situation. But it's I'm looking at them come on, who actually named themselves Mr. Anime 343? I mean 3@gmail.com or whatever email service they use. It sounds weird.
Yeah, who the fuck actually names themselves? What normal person actually names themselves the cringe mom? Seriously.
Yeah,
and I will give some benefit of doubt. Right, he could be actually trying to stop drama, and that's fine. But I feel like at this point, I get into the point I'm thinking that these people need to learn to just let it go. If you don't like something, move on. I don't like folly art. I'm not gonna go to folly art. You play fucking dog. You fucking dog all night, bro. You should go in yourself now. I'm like, what is wrong with you people? Do you realize how much time you're wasting for nothing? But I forgot. Critical thinking don't exist anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Because basically, these people had no lives outside of freaking just being, terminally online, mentally sick.
Yeah, but either way, if I were involved in this situation, I would just try to be nice and try to resolve the situation without causing more drama. Because I just want to be civil and I just want people to just get along and I just want people to get along and just don't fight.
And you want to hear something funny though? They see people like, but he made a fan fiction of an underage Celtic getting well in full graphic detail and the act and puts it out and add his generation. Wait, what? Miss Sammy don't have a generation fetish.
See,
Wow.
I
Just how freaking low can people go? Does their depravity have no bounds?
These people are part of a 12-headed jackass. They're the feces that is produced when shame eats way too much retardation. These people make me envy the deaf and the blind.
I'm gonna be
Buddy,
honest here.
underwear, fact.
I'm gonna be honest here. These people don't understand fan fictions are non-canon, and also they're just like, I don't know, fictitious representations of mirror. They don't represent the real world. They do not represent anything you see, and if anything you hear or see in a fiction, it's just nothing more. Fiction. It has no bearing on the real world. Like, do you play fucking Call of Duty and you shoot? I mean, you shoot all those old terrorists?
oh
Are you
yeah,
actually
Call of
solving-
Duty. I remember that.
Are you actually saving lives in the real world?
Oh my
No.
god! Don't even get me started on that god awful extra credits video. You were playing your favorite game, and all of a sudden, you're a Nazi. You didn't choose it, you didn't ask for it, and yet here you are. Blah 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 blah.
And the problem is this, right? Like, honestly, we should stop giving these people time of day. Like, these people they're not even worth a day and a dime. A dozen, I should say, at least. Because
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know for a fact that Jason Pikes 4 tried to resolve the situation by trying to. He told me one time, Jason Pikes 4 once told me that he just wants people to be civil about it. Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah.
Like, even there are people on the misanime side right now. Like, for example, this one guy. How about you advocate to protect acting children instead of protecting fictional drawings that don't even exist, have no rights, no feelings? And also, they say this as well. They can't grow and age up without you doing it.
Oh yeah, they have. Oh wait, Nep. To debunk your thing, to debunk your saying, but I think some characters can age, but only if the creators feel like they want to.
Stop. The creators, keyword creators. Until the profile picture you see here age up without me drawing them to age up, without me aging them up, they have to age themselves, like you and me and everyone else.
Yeah. I mean, like if the creators, if like the actual anime creators like have to feel like aging up the characters to make them older. Yeah, that's what I see. I see where you're coming from, though.
No, and that's the point I'm trying to bring here. It's like, I think this point, like, actual kids, for crying out loud. Like, yeah, you may use the argument, oh, they look like a little girl because their eyes, right? But actual kids, people know a difference between a child and a fictional character. An actual child will not fucking go to Amazon and buy the shit they're buying. An actual child is not gonna have an income on their own. I mean, with a full-time job somewhere. I mean, most jobs you have to be 18 years old to get a job. You have to have a high school diploma or GED. Hell, I would even argue even worse for these people is that these characters don't make logical sense in the real world.
Okay, basically, Vizinger actually brought up like
Uh-oh.
I'm kind of curious, like, what is like Knowles and Stucky's claim on Lily?
That's a good question. That's a very good question, that one.
Yeah, because basically, I'm kind of fucking curious myself because, God forbid, these people just really are up their own asses.
They're narcissistic. They're so self-important. They don't want to actually accept the fact they're wrong about something. Like, they don't want to handle the fact that they could be even more wrong than they really are.
Oh, yes, the whole freaking ED3445 argument. Oh, Christ.
Yeah, keep agreeing that argument and just make yourself look really sad, to my honest opinion.
Because of that freaking painting that, Chris had about freaking being, an original artwork by
Shadman.
Yes, the infamous Shadman.
I find it more funny that we live in a world that people don't want to separate the artist from the art.
Oh yeah,
Like-
similar when people don't separate the artist from like when they listen to Lost Prophets, they think about Ian Watkins. But here's the thing: I like Lost Prophets because of the rock and the heavy rock music, and some songs from Lost Prophets were actually pretty awesome. And I most listen to a lot of them from the album Start Something. But Ian Watkins is one of the worst pedophiles. But hey, we just need to like learn to separate the art from the artist because like everything comes and goes with sick people and with cursed songs, but hey, they're not really cursed, but like you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get what you mean. It's like at this point, I'm just gonna be honest, yo. It's gonna be done at the amount of times people just lose it. Yeah. No. Agreed. Fire Dragon.
Yes, agreed. In fact, Vader and Moculus are actually a pair of narcissistic douchebags. They only care about their own self-image. They don't really care.
No, wait, Miss Enemy. That Moculus that we saw is not the actual Moculus. It's just some dude in some gimmick account. You could tell based on that profile picture. Which, by the way, nice one. Try to use a fake account, buddy. We know the gig is up, buddy. You should try a little bit more effort to be more convincing next time. It's like these people, all they do is use gimmick accounts. They don't use their actual accounts.
Oh, also, Mr. Anime, I think you want to read what Dragon of Fire says.
Oh,
What he says, Vader talks about people's family members, and he also talked about my nephew and niece.
That is
Yeah.
just low.
I
Sorry,
remember
that shit is just fucking low. Even for these people, that is just low.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
I just thought that Dragon of Fire made a good point, so I had to request you to read his comments. So yeah,
Yeah, that is just freaking subpar, fucking garbage here, mess up.
honestly speaking, even if they would have talked to my family, I would just look at them in a straight face. Don't even answer their phone, because guess what? Talking about someone's family is just low down. Like, do you people ever ask yourself, how would you like if I do it to you and your family members? Not saying I want to do it. You probably be just as mad or even worse, upset. Oh wait, I'm sorry because you guys don't have a plane. If it's Lordicon, it's totally fine to fuck with someone else's family. Because these people locals, these people need to be made fun of and ha ha ha, treat like shit. Like fuck off, you bastards are annoying.
Yeah,
Like-
and
Like, leave the guy alone. Just leave the guy alone. Leave people alone.
I am really sorry for what happened to you, Dragon. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, some assholes. Yeah, the same assholes doxed me and my personal information on kiwi farms. Like, for fuck's sakes, man.
Yeah, for me,
Are there no depths these people won't sink to? Like, for real.
Oh yeah, sorry to interrupt, but I just want to say
you
something.
there, Matt. It's also DD as well, and also me and freaking Anime 1992.
Yeah. Also, I just want to say something. Yeah, not to brag, but luckily I wasn't really involved in the situation. I just wanted to come to your streams more often because I want to have a good time on your streams, Mr. Anime. Yeah.
Well, I do
That's
appreciate it.
Yeah. For me, not to brag, Mr. Anime, but I'm so glad. Luckily I wasn't really involved. Not to brag, though. Not to brag.
Honestly
Basically-
speaking, yeah. Basically, it's honestly speaking, these people need to realize something funny though is that they claim all us locals and all these fucking Danes, but then I'm like, I don't know, man. It seems like you're the locals.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're the locals because they're actually the ones going out of their way trying to actually make us look bad. Well, all you're doing is just proving us that we're more human beings than goddamn like
Yeah. Also, Vinzinger. I understand that. Yeah, read up on Vinzinger's comment about cops when we needing them.
okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hold on. I'm trying to charge my freaking mouse here, and here we go. Like, yeah, he says, Like, Jesus Christ, where are the cops when you need them?
Yeah, that's one of those times when I'm a huge ardent supporter of the Second Amendment, because anytime some asshole comes to start shit with you, you basically bust out a gat and start going. Bah, 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 bah.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I want to have a good time and say this, but I know. You guys noticed the character from Atelier Riser for my icon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that. I obviously knew the character who she is.
Oh yeah, that's Lily. Yeah, I think that's Lily. Yeah.
I'm also
honestly, at this point,
I'm planning on actually watching all of Gunbuster and then probably do a review of that, and then afterwards, I'm playing.
Yeah, for me, I like the main character in Atelier Ryza. She's kind of thick, in my opinion, but Lily too. Lily's kind of hot, to be honest. But I never really played Atelier Ryza, but I just like the characters mostly.
I'm not a huge fan of Iso. I'm not really a huge fan of the game. I'm more a fan of the turn-based elements of the older games more so than the real-time based stuff.
Also, there's something I just really want to show you guys real quick. Basically, it's something that really friggin' also warrants some attention. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up here. Friggin'.
Oh boy!
It's actually from Dante, of course. So, massive shout out to him. Hold on, let me just. Okay. Freaking.
Let me guess. It's the Japanese Communist Party getting bitchy that people like hot, skimpy women.
Yeah, and basically now they're saying swimsuits are actually. Hold on. All right, hold on. Let me just freaking share the screen with you guys.
What the hell does try the TX guy?
Okay. Anyone want to take a? Anyone in Japan want to take a katana and start disemboweling these jagoffs?
What up, YouTube? What is going on? And welcome back to Dante's Rant Room. And I am your host, Dante, and we are back with another video. So, we've discussed countless times about the attack on female sex appeal, especially when it comes to fictional characters. A lot of feminists, right, rally together from all over the globe to combat and rage against sexiness because they got nothing better to do with their lives. And now Japan seems to have kicked things up a notch because according to Senkaku Complex, Japanese communist party shuts down another pool swimsuit photo session. Yeah.
Oh, come on!
What the fuck do I?
Now just wait till you see their reasons behind why they did such foolishness. However, with that aside, okay, hear me out. With that aside, what's wrong with bathing suits? What's wrong with swimsuits, right? I mean, women all over the world wear them to the beach, to the pools, and whatnot. Some just wear it on extremely hot summer days to remain cool. Yes, it's just a bunch of bitter old hags and miserable young women, right? Just mad for whatever reason. I don't get it. They support a controlled sex appeal, meaning you can wear whatever you want, only if I like it. If I don't like it, you can't wear it.
Great.
If I don't like sex appeal in anime, no, you can't watch it. You can't like it. You're not allowed to
Hold on, let me pause real quick. You want to say something there, Matt?
So let me get this straight. The Japanese Communist Party only approves of swimsuits if they're frumpy as fuck and don't show the goods. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo.
Yeah, I totally agree there, Matt. I totally 100% agree.
Do it. Before I continue, make sure you guys do me a favor and hit the red subscribe button and notification bell. We talk a lot about controversial topics and censorship in anime, manga, and gaming. Every once in a while, we talk about Japanese culture. Our goal is to reach 2K subscribers, and I'd really appreciate you guys' support. So drop a like if you enjoyed the video.
Just a small reminder, basically, if you guys want to actually,
and to help with the good old YouTube algorithm, and share this video and follow me on
basically,
Twitter.
the dude actually does some really awesome job.
Let's jump right into the article from Senkai Complex. So it says Japanese Communist Party women are at it again, taking more jobs and opportunities from other women. This time by shutting down a pool swimsuit photo session at a water park in Saitama Prefecture. All right. Went on to say, as per usual, the Japanese Communist Party dug its claws into what it deemed problematic over the organization investigated and found info that minors were to appear in a pool swimsuit photo session.
What up, Matt?
This is definitely reminding me of the Bleach Japan plotline from Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Yeah, exactly. Because basically, I bet you that the Bleach Japan movement is actually like a synonym for the JCP.
I swear to God, these people are really sad. Fucking swimsuits.
Yeah, that just goes to show how based the Ryuga Gotoku studios are. I mean, they know what's going down, and basically just want. And just like, fuck it, we're making stories awesome anyway. And doing this.
Yeah, and basically, that's why I've actually decided to actually freaking make like my own like anime inspired comics.
It's almost funny.
You're damn right. Also support Infinity Arc and Constancy Roa.
It's almost funny how these people are freaking out about fucking swimsuits, and I've been doing this shit since 3 years for crying out loud. Wait, what is this guy talking about? Yeah, Trickster. Yeah, what about Trickster? Tepsu. Yeah, Trickster's cool.
Trickster's okay, but I just can't stand his stance on the freaking lolis. Like, he defended his friend from it. And yeah, he actually freaking just goes completely mask off and starts calling freaking people who like lolis pedophiles.
At this point, I don't really care about texture because, like, I kind of bored of watching commentary channels. They all have the same talking points. They don't have nothing different.
Anyway, let's get back to the video.
A Saitama water park. The organization requested the prefectural government to ban the rental of the park, claiming that it violated Article 1 of the city park law. Now, listen, I don't know much about Japanese rules, regs, and laws, okay? With that being said, I'm sure if they had just asked the right question, they would have found out that maybe their info was wrong and that there were no minors involved with the photo shoot that was done in broad daylight. Yeah. You see how silly this sounds already, guys? You hear that? But either way, let's continue. Tokyo Lily, the company behind the swimsuit photo session, shared 2 days later the event was canceled due to the water park being requested to stop renting its space for the event. The company recently hosted swimsuit photo session at water parks that went off without a hitch, including one guest featuring Shinya Arino from the Manzai duo Yoiko. Don't know who they are, but I'm not. Hey, it is what it is. Giving y'all some free fan service today.
Yeah,
I expect a thank you in the comments. Okay,
had to give them a like.
Several performance models and female cosplayers voiced their criticism of the Japanese Communist Party, which consists of middle-aged women.
Got them. We fucking got them.
Yeah, we fucking got them, baby.
For essentially taken away from women doing nothing to help in return. So they're like, hey, you took our job from us. And then you just walked away didn't offer some kind of backup plan to help us get money because we're here to get that money. And that's it. It's just, hey, we see you guys posing sexy in your swimsuits and we are against it. And you guys didn't help them at all. Ooh, boy. Anyway, goes on to say, I guess this is a quote, says, there has already been a number of pool swimsuit photo sessions that were canceled due to Japanese Communist Party. So it's not the first one. There's a bunch of them. Holy shit. The Communist Party continued to crush more dreams and steal places where women can shine. You can't even guarantee anything, right? Then why not leave it alone? This shouldn't be allowed. Exactly. I won't forgive you. This is the statement from this particular woman right here, voicing her disdain and anger, rightfully so, towards the Japanese Communist Party. Because let's face it, according to the article, a bunch of bitter, middle-aged sea hags who got nothing better to do, who are probably envious of the younger women who are better and getting all the attention. And they found a very disgusting reason to get this stuff canceled. And it's just silly. It is silly. What do you guys thoughts about this? Drop them down below in the comment section. Obviously, looking forward to reading your comments as always. And let's get a conversation going. Do you guys think the Japanese Communist Party had a point? Or do you guys think that they're full of bull?
I think they're full of bull.
Let me thoughts in the comment section. Let's continue. Other women who participated in the pool swimsuit photo session at the Saitama Water Park shared similar sentiments, along with a look at some of their swimsuit photos to lighten the mood. Sorry.
So, you want to hear something funny?
Like I said, y'all owe me a big thank you. What's gonna? I'm about to show y'all because I know some of y'all like this stuff. I ain't mad at y'all. I ain't mad. So these are the photos that were, as you can see, most importantly, done in broad daylight. I don't think people who wanted to take photos of minors would do it in broad daylight. I don't think they would commit such heinous crimes during the day. I don't think so. And people in the background watching, I don't think it'll be a thing. No. But yeah, here are the photos, and I guess we're at the end of the article, where it says a Twitter user appeared to have found out what Japanese Communist Party women discovered during the investigation, quote unquote, that led to them to believe that minors were to be featured in a gravier session. Let's see what they have for us, okay? So it says, when looking at the schedule for the water park event, they probably saw the part that said young children, quote unquote, which likely led to them to jump to conclusions about it being for a photo shoot session featuring children. However, had they paid attention to the rest of the timetable, they would have noticed that young children and other labels were to indicate different pools at the water park. The label on the timetable was basically for a swimsuit photo session that was to take place at a pool for young children and not a grab-your photo session featuring young children, as confirmed by the Japanese comment.
Okay, I gotta pause that real quick because basically I just wanted to freaking chime my 2 cents in on this whole situation. Basically, the freaking what I want to say there, the JCP are just actually freaking so jealous of, like, you know, actual beautiful women that they're willing to actually freaking go out of their way and freaking, you know, set women back like decades, all because, you know, they're trying to freaking pander to a audience that doesn't even freaking care about them.
Ladies and gentlemen, British Japan in real life.
Listen. What it is Venustrophobia, the fear of beautiful women. It's an actual phobia. And sadly, the West has it the worst because you look at the games, you look at TV, and it's all...
Yeah, don't even get me started on the Fable remake with the god-awful lead character design. Like, good God.
That was supposed to be Fable?
Yeah, but it's
what the shit is that?
It's ugly. And again, it's Venus Traphobia, the fear of beautiful women.
Even girls that actually look like that. That's what I said in the comments. Like, even girls that actually look like that wear makeup and clothes and stuff that make them not look like that. Like, what the hell?
Like, here's the thing. Nobody wants to look ugly. The only people who want to look ugly and make it acceptable to be ugly are these wokies who are damn determined to make every woman look like some hunchback of Notre Dame abomination. Meanwhile, they will shame every single beautiful woman there is.
Remember, guys. The left is evil. The left is so terrible. How dare you have this girl wearing a swimsuit like this and looking like this? Oh my God! Sexy females are it's a crime against me. My precious self-esteem. I feel so violated by the idea of a woman looking this attractive.
Oh, speaking of ugly ass women, so good news, the Barbie movie is going to be good. And
that's what I keep hearing.
What makes it even better is Amy Schumer, sorry, honest mistake, did not want to be in the movie. Thankfully, she isn't, because it wasn't feminist enough. Like, so clearly the movie's
supposed to be Lord. There is justice in this world.
Like, you just know Amy Schumer would want to go into the movie and be like, I want to talk about my vagina.
Yeah,
I want to hear about your vagina.
So it's like you're plastic. You're not really supposed to have one. No. Anyway, jokes aside, though, as far as those. And hey, Dio, I was at the GameStop when y'all came in. I was listening kind of, but I was also talking to my GameStop dude. But yeah, anyway, no, like with this Barbie movie, like I've seen the premise to it. It looks hilarious. Like it's not something I'm going to go out of my way. Like I need to get out and see this Transformers movie. Like I really want to see Rise of the Beast really bad.
Basically, I actually went to see that just today, and
how is it?
Okay. I wouldn't really say it's a masterpiece, but you know, at least it's entertaining.
All I need are giant robots fighting, and in this case, giant robots that look like animals. So I mean, you tell me that's in there, and I'll give it a shot. But yeah, no. As far as that Barbie movie goes, you know, the thing is like when we're talking about all the inclusion Barbies. Now, here's the deal. You are not telling me Mattel could not have made a Barbie adjacent line. You know, we could have gotten the wheelchair one. Just don't call them Barbie. They hurt their brand when all of a sudden all the Barbie clothes didn't fit all the Barbies. Like, you know, that's the thing. Mattel wants to blame Hot Wheels for losing money. It's Barbie losing y'all money when when everything has to be a different size now. Everything has to be a different. It used to be one size fits all. You know, and so a parent could walk in and buy their little girl, say they bought them 2 Barbies and a pack of extra outfits. Like now they got to pay attention to, and normies don't do that much work. We all know normies don't do that much work, and so now if they buy a plus size Barbie but buy regular Barbie clothes, they're up the creek. You know, and that's the thing. There is no little girl on the planet that did not feel represented by Barbie. I don't care how homely they were. I don't care how big they were. I don't care how small they were. I don't care if they were already in a wheelchair. There is no little girl on the planet that did not feel represented by Barbie when they got a Barbie in their hand. You know, and same goes for little boys and Hot Wheels. Like, we don't give 2 shits what the cars were like. Hell, I didn't grow up to be a car guy. I'm not a car enthusiast, but I still get excited when I see Hot Wheels. Especially, I just bought these ones. I bought them like 2 years ago, but I just found them in storage. I bought an extra one because I was going to give it to somebody, and I don't even remember who I was going to give it to, but I got 2 of them. They look like the turtle van, you know, and it does.
I know what you're talking about.
And that's the thing. Like, as a grown man, I saw a Hot Wheel that looked like the 80s turtle van, and I did not hesitate. It was still $1 at the time. I'm like, hot damn, you know. The thing is that they keep this movie. This Barbie movie, probably similar to Transformers. Nobody's looking for a masterpiece here.
I don't want to highlight what Tragic TX said.
Oh, let GQ finish. Let GQ finish.
But my question,
I want to say.
But my question about this movie is, what's the rating supposed to be? Is this movie for kids?
I mean, I think maybe not. Like in all fairness, it has to be for kids because there's no way in hell you can do a goofy, Barbie movie that's fucking.
If I think it was supposed to be similar to what was it, Ella Enchanted, when she goes into the that wasn't that one. Which one was the one where Amy Adams goes into the real world? Like, what was that one called?
I don't know.
Well, whatever. The point. They just did a sequel to it too, but it doesn't matter. The point is that's what. I've seen a piece of a trailer. I ain't even watched the whole trailer because it's not really something I'm really into. But the point is that that they are like, it shows them like getting being put in a lineup, and I'm guessing they go to the real world or whatever. Like, see, that sounds freaking hilarious to me. I might actually watch something like that. I ain't gonna pay to go to the movie theater for it, but on a boring night with a streaming service, maybe. But the point is that that's all I'm really worried about. Like, if they announced they were doing a Hot Wheels movie tomorrow, I would hope that they would have the sense to make that Hot Wheels movie no heavier than a PG-13 rating. Like, I really don't want it PG-13. I want it to be a PG rating, because I want to be able to sit with my nephew and watch the Hot Wheels movie, and that's all I'm saying is they need to keep this for children. That's where their money is going to be made, is parents with their nostalgia going and taking their kids or their nieces and nephews to go see it.
Go ahead,
Dale.
With all ages. But Mr. How do you comment when it comes to the whole? How about make your own characters? And I fucking agree with that one. It is so true, because these people need to make their own damn characters. Stop relying on existing IPs. Like, it's not that hard to do that.
Oh yeah, speaking of Hot Wheels, I remember those Hot Wheels commercials I saw as a kid, like Shark Attack, like Shark Bite Bay, and the Cobra thing, and some of the Hot Wheels commercials I've seen as a kid. But I used to play with some Hot Wheels cars in my class with the toys I used to play them in school, and like when there were toys in my school, like public school, and Hot Wheels was a pretty wholesome franchise and has good toys. Like, same with when I first watched like Hot Wheels Battle Force 5 on Teletoon.
Well, one thing I want to add, though, like, kind of pushing up what Geeky was saying with the whole, representation. Like, they keep talking about how, these skinny women, beautiful women, hot women, what have you, in fiction is hurting little girls, Okay, cool. So what happens when little Susie grows up and she is a bombshell? What happens when she grows up, she's 18 years old, and she has a badonkadonk, she has boobs, she has a tiny waist, and she is absolutely hot? What happens then? Because with your, mindset, with your delusion, it's, this hurts. So what you're saying is she doesn't deserve representation. Like, she's not allowed to have Barbie or any other fictional character looking appealing or whatever. It's like, no, shame on you for looking good. You have to look like Becky, who has, a hunchback and smells of, cat piss and has no personality outside of, I am a woman. Now let me tell you my vagina.
No, and this is the thing. Also, and this is the thing. What kind of makes me laugh, though, the amount of time I had to deal with.
Jackson missed out yesterday, and also part of part of the stream. Basically, where we're talking about that freaking Tradcon bitch called Chambers of My Heart. She actually had to go and freaking accuse me of being a freaking pedo.
Oh, that shit stain! I know who you're talking about. Yeah. I've seen her video, and
that's every one of your enemies, Mr. Anime. That's every one of your enemies. Yeah.
I've only watched 3 minutes. I can only watch 3 minutes. I was like, nah, this bitch she's so damn stupid. Like, Chris Chan will look at her and go, "You're dumb. Now will you be my will you be my boyfriend-free girl?"
You want to hear something funny though? You want to hear something funny though? These people, and go back to the whole. Like, I look at these same people, like all these people out there, be like, "Oh, the body tape does not realize when it comes to my eye." I'm like, I'm sorry, maybe because I don't want to make my fucking OCs fat and fuck, ugly as hell, unattractive, unappealing, and God forbid, unpressed to look. If I seen skinny females, I have females who are skinny, who are both fat and skinny.
Oh yeah, Mr. Anime. As I was saying, like, yeah, that's every one of your enemies, Mr. Anime. Yeah. Every one of your enemies that have no lives.
Yeah, just also
None that had nothing better to do.
Oh, of course. Daily Wire followers said anime shouldn't be successful.
I'm sorry.
Well, here's the thing. Here's what I will say. It shouldn't be successful because it becomes mainstream, and when it becomes mainstream, it has to, appeal to the idiots who aren't even fans of it.
Well, I mean, and that's the thing. Let's take this into consideration. We want to talk about representation. When I was growing up, especially as a teenager, who I felt particularly represented by in the media. I didn't need them to look exactly like me, but seeing Michael Clark Duncan in Scorpion King, dude has dude's not the skinniest guy in the world. He's loud though. He's boisterous. He is a big man, and he's sorry, my game came in. I was coming to get it. Here's the rest of the mail. But anyway, Renee's probably coming over later, but I was going to come in and say hi real quick. But since you're already out here, I'm going to take off. Sorry, I dropped by my sister's house. I live in an apartment, and so we have the mail sent to my sister's house so that I can see you after a while, man. But anyway, we have the mail sent to my sister's house because I don't want my stuff to disappear. Anyway, but yeah, no, and that's the thing. Like you got Michael Clark Duncan and Scorpion King. Hell, the one good thing that I will not gripe about that terrible Green Lantern movie, they had Michael Clark Duncan play Kilowog, my favorite Green Lantern. The dude is a giant dog-looking monster. The Thing from the Fantastic Four. I've always loved that character. And it wasn't just because, I identify with him physically. Like, I'm a big, strong guy. I ain't ever going to look like Jesse McCartney. I ain't ever going to look like Brad Pitt. I ain't ever going to look like Tom Cruise, But the point is that there was still a point to these guys. These are big, loud, boisterous men. Ray Stevens, God rest him. Michael Clark Duncan died a little while ago, but Ray Stevens, this one's still fresh. Dude brought Porthos to life in my favorite version of the Three Musketeers. And he did a damn good job. And then Volstagg, he's freaking Volstagg in Thor. And I didn't need. These guys aren't, the only, I don't need somebody to look like me to feel represented, but these guys brought big, loud, obnoxious characters to life and made people love them. And I was all for that. God knows I don't look like Michael Clark Duncan. There is a very, very obvious, pigment difference there, and Ray Stevens, though, he even after he lost the weight and everything, like the personality he brought to his characters made you love him, and it's just one of those things that they keep talking about representation, like how about we represent people's, minds, that their souls, their hearts represent what they feel like inside before we start trying to represent what they look like on the outside. Because not everybody, I know we all know, because we keep talking about the homely women or the homely men. We all know those people that look terrible, but they're also terrible people. But what we also know are the people that don't look so good, that go to strides to make themselves look a little bit better. Sometimes it works, the varying degrees of success there. But we all know, every one of us knows that lady that is unfortunate looking. She's still married She's still got kids. She still, bathes regularly and does everything. It contributes to society. She does not blame the world because she doesn't look like Eva Mendes or Jessica Alba, And the thing is that we should be teaching our children that if you don't look like, the Hollywood standard for beauty, at least be as presentable and pleasant as you possibly can. I mean, people keep talking about, look at Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman. Look at Roseanne Barr and, the dude she was married to for a while, Tom Arnold. Hell, they were freaking crack dealers, and they still. But Tim Allen does not look ugly by any means, but he's not. He's not a drop dead gorgeous hunk either. But that's the thing. There is a place for everybody in society if they will take that place. And there is room, for people that aren't at the peak physical, beautiful perfection. There's room for them to elevate themselves to a social status similar, if and not in some cases greater, than the people that just got there because they looked that pretty or looked that good. But nobody wants to put in that work or effort. They want everybody to just automatically treat them like a god the moment they come out the womb, and that's just not the way life works. I bring up this comparison a lot too. If you do not look like Patrick Swayze, you better be a Chris Farley. You better be able. That was what made that whole Saturday Night Live skit. That's what made that whole skit, was not only that Chris Farley was willing to strip like a Chip and Dale dancer and do that dance. The fact that he was not bad at that dance made it more absurd, it made it way funnier. But the thing is that's one of the things that put Chris Farley on the map, because who the hell looking like Chris Farley is going to stand next to Patrick Swayze and take it a little too seriously that he's in a battle to become a Chip and Dale dancer next to Patrick Swayze. And Chris Farley made us believe that he actually believed he was going to get it. And that's what's so funny about it. A good actor, a good entertainer, period, can bring you into the story. The story has to be believable, but even if the story's a little out there, they can make you believe it. And and that's anyway. I'll let somebody else talk now. I just wanted to say,
Well, one thing I want to branch off of that real quick is with Chris Farley is, so this is fat woman. She claims to be non-binary, but there's no such thing as non-binary. You're a woman. You're mentally challenged. But so is on Saturday Night Live. She tries to be funny. She tries to be loud and obnoxious, and someone pointed this out. She's trying to be Chris Farley, and here's the thing: what separates her from him? He had charisma. He actually put in effort and energy. She is just like, laugh at my jokes, or you're a misogynist or race. And she even does political jokes like, I'm non-binary, and if you don't believe that, you're a sexist. some bullshit like that. It's like, bitch, you're just a fat, sad, pathetic woman who's trying to be something that she's not.
No, exactly. And this is the thing what kind of makes me laugh my ass off. Like, all these people out there freaking the fuck out with my art. Be like, oh my god, how dare you make these characters look all pale skin? And how dare you make them squirrels be skinny and on and like, because I want to, motherfucker. I don't want to look at something ugly and unattractive. I don't want to look at something that's unappealing in my eyes.
And it's just funny.
And it even makes it more funny. Maybe I want something to be cute and endearing. They'd be like because it's attractive to look at. It's appealing to look at.
Well,
I make something that not only that's unappealing, it's so-called relatable. It's not even relatable to the slightest. I used to be skinny. I used to be these similar things when I was younger. Hell, when I was in high school, I used to be skinny. Hence the reason why, and the funny with my art, and a lot of these people don't want to hear, is that I got a secret to tell you. It makes me want to get my ass up and get healthy. It makes me want to be more. It makes me want to become something I want. It's inspiration to become a better person. I don't want to remain the same. I think these people need to face the fact that people need to change. Accept the fact that being fat is not healthy. Accept the fact that you're born whoever you born as.
Not just that, but also accept the fact that you're ugly, and not everyone has to look as ugly as you. Because here's what they keep on.
Yeah. It's not the fact that they're ugly. It's just their personality.
I think we just lost Dio. Also, freaking to add on to what you guys were saying, basically, I'm not a good looker myself. Basically, I don't care what I look like. I mean, I don't have any issues with what I look like. I just prefer actually just being myself.
Okay.
For me, I look a bit normal myself.
So I accidentally, exit out when I didn't want to. I was just kind of, deleting some of Windows I'm not using at the moment, and well, but yeah, these clowns need to realize that being, first of all, the people, male, female, straight, not straight, we want to see things that are appealing. No one wants to see two wildebeests make out. And it doesn't matter if they're the same with gender or not. Seeing two ugly ass wildebeests making out is not, nor will ever be, appealing.
Well, but there's a time and a place for everything. You've seen that kind of thing in older movies and stuff played off as a joke, and then you see them later when they've got some little wildebeest baby that or toddler, and you see them happy, and you're both laughing at the fact that the wildebeests are together, and you're also, and then you see them genuinely happy, and you get some, warm and fuzzy feelings from it. There's a time and a place for everything, and these people seem to think that the wildebeest should be Brad Pitt and Angelina.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, let's talk about anime for a moment, because just 99% of the time, it's all purely because, which is fair, no one likes ugly. But like, you look at One Piece, there are a lot of characters who are not going to bring sexy back at all. But even then, these characters are still appealing or cool or unique in their own way. They still bring something to the table where they're likable and even cool.
Somebody's been watching Ranking of Kings.
No, exactly, and this is the reason why I said this. I'm gonna be honest. I don't look the most greatest, but you know what? I'd rather look average than below average.
Because
probably. Time to call it in for today, guys.
But I just want to know on record, I absolutely look divine.
Whoa. That's good. It's good.
I don't care what I look like, just as long as you actually treat me good. That's all that matters. But yeah, basically, I'm gonna call it good here, guys. So yeah, we got Final Fantasy.
Yeah, that's the Pixel, the Pixel remastered 1 through 6. It finally came in from Play Asia.
Nice.
And I got and to make it worth the so I could get free shipping, I got Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 as well.
Nice.
Yep.
Alright, well, I guess I'll go first since yeah. So anywho, okay, it was fun, like I normally say. However, though, Saturday I came in late. I was doing D&D session with DD and Shadow, but just wanted
Where the hell they at?
Oh well, to be fair, they didn't know this was streamed, so. But anywho, just so the thing is, when it comes to fiction, when it comes to media, people want to look at something appealing. And even if you aren't, appealing, you have to have a personality. Like, Quasimodo, yes, he's ugly, but he's still something where you can, feel sorry for him and cheer him on. Hellboy, I mean, yeah, sure, it's debatable on whether he's sexy or not. It depends on your taste. But that face isn't something that's going to, bring sexy back again. That can be debatable depending on who you ask. But
in the words of Bobbity, he means you have a face that can scare small children.
But like, he at least need to be appealing in some way. That's the issue with these wokies, is all their characters that they make are absolutely disgusting, unappealing, and you can't feel sorry for them because they are just like them, disgusting pathetic, and obnoxious.
And believe everything should be handed to them.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly.
And let your desires burn brightly.
All right.
By the way, you don't mind if I go next, do you?
Oh, can I go next before you?
Sure.
Oh, hey, Roshan,
Yeah.
we're just wrapping up, dude. So
Yeah, but anyways, thank you guys so much for having me aboard. It's been a pleasure, and it's been nice. It's been nice interacting with you guys, and it's so awesome to be here. I'm glad I got to make up for the last stream that I didn't get to make it here, but I promised to make it here. But yeah, but at least I'm here now. But yeah, but anyways, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Fire King X, and make sure to be nice. Otherwise, you'll get chained up by Ghost Rider. Be well and support death metal. Oh, one more reference. Hot Wheels, beat that.
oh yeah.
Hot Wheels, beat that. Yeah. But yeah, bye guys, bye.
All right, Matt, you want to go next?
Yeah, nothing much for me. Just be excellent to each other and party the fuck on, dudes. And remember, folks, just in case you're feeling down and feeling like you're a pathetic waste of space, just remember, people like Moculus and S&M exist.
Ayo.
Yeah, that should be telling you that you're not as they are.
Yeah. Anyway, who wants to go next?
I'll go next. I'll say this to the people out there who bitching about Mr. A. Even then, I will say this to the people out there who complain about Lottie so much. Cope seats and mod. Embrace the Connie. Don't be these Puritans who can't fucking handle something that's cute. Go out there with your family and your friends. Go to the beach. Go swimming. Go. Don't spend your time on the internet. Just have fun and just enjoy your life. And also to the people
exactly.
who shit about Lotties, cope some more, motherfucker.
Yep. Basically, freaking live life to the fullest. Life's too short to actually freaking just, be angry at people. Say, Bubba, you actually want to share something before we go?
Yeah, man, thanks for having me on. It's been great. I look like old Fire King there. I'm just happy to make it onto this one after missing the last few. But yeah, no, just remember, everybody, if you can't be a Patrick Swayze, be a Chris Farley.
Right there, dudes. Anyway, thank you all for actually coming aboard and dealing with my craziness. And as always, just remember these 4 things. Respect the life's of fan service. Enjoy your fandoms. Embrace your degeneracy as long as it's legal. Doesn't hurt you or anyone else. Anime is freedom. And until the next time we meet again, guys, I'm Mr. Enemy 343. God, anime, mech, and big titty waifu fucking speed.
Penis.
Later.